beautiful people, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Raven. Nice to meet you. So let's get started with this get to know me, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to give this a thumbs up and hit the notification button, bell thing, so that you'll be notified when I have a new video. And let's get started. Okay, so I have my notebook because I just didn't feel like reading it from my phone. But first question is, what is your favorite color? This is a really good one. All of these are good ones. So it is coral. I love that color. It's so unique and so pretty. My second color would be pink. Okay, second question, who was my first best friend? So my first best friend, I would say in middle school, would be middle school. Her name is Rochelle, and we were best friends for the longest time till like high school. And I still, talk to her or try to, talk to her and whatnot. But that's about it. Number 3 is, where were you born? I was born in San Diego, California. And I'm not going to say the Pacific City because, yeah. Number 4 is, cats or dogs? It's so funny that this question is cats or dogs because I used to not like cats, period, and now I do. Obviously, if you've seen my pet routine with Greya, my kitten, I freaking fell in love with her, so I love cats. As for dogs, I do love dogs too. I have a family dog. He is with my sister. Me and my mom decided to give the family dog to her, so she's taking care of her. She's taking care of him. So yeah, that's about it. Number 5, funniest moment throughout high school. Funniest moment throughout high school. Woo! I remember with my friend, my best friend at the time in high school, Rochelle. I remember it was after school. This was like 11th grade. It was after school, and she dared me to ask out this new kid, this new guy. I guess he was really, really attractive, and I don't really, when it comes to attractive guys, I get really, I'm so shy when it comes to that. But I'm just like, you know what, once wouldn't hurt. So she dared me to ask the guy out, and I actually did, but not verbally. It wasn't like, oh yeah, go out with me, blah, 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 go out with me, It was actually on a piece of paper. I handed the piece of paper to him. I was like, here you go. And then he read it, and he told me, he was like, I would, you're really, really cute, I would, but I'm in a long distance relationship. And I started laughing. I'm like, oh, it's okay, no worries, I understand. And then that was it. So number 6 is, what was your favorite and worst subject in high school? My favorite subject was English, and my least favorite subject was, which pretty much the worst one, which I couldn't stand, is math. I can't stand math for some reason, but we need it in this world, so. Number 7, what is your favorite drink? My favorite drink has to be, of course, Starbucks. Has to be caramel frappuccino, no whip, extra caramel. And also I've been loving the acai mango dragon fruit, which is like the newest refreshing drink ever. So, yay. Number 8, what is your favorite animal? It is a dolphin. Oh my gosh, I love dolphins. Something about them brings so much joy. They always look happy. They're so cute, and they're just an amazing creatures. God bless all the creatures that God created. So yeah, sorry if you heard that ding. My phone. Number 9, tea or coffee? That's an easy one. I'm a huge coffee lover. I love tea only like at nighttime or before I go to bed, reading a book. I'm a book nerd. I've always been a nerd through high school, middle school. Number 10, what would you name your children, your future children? If I had a girl, I would name her Ravette, like, kind of with my name, but then a unique-ish name. Ravette, like Raveette. So number 11 would be, what sport have you played? I've played basketball. Basketball was actually fun, but then intense at the same time. I love it. It was awesome. And then also I did cheerleading, which was fun as heck. Number 12 favorite book would be this book right here. This book is amazing. It's called Brain Maker. Such an amazing book. And it's probably like the number 1 New York Times. It's it's like number 1 in New York. So, and also they have another one which I have to get. It is called Grain Brain. Oh my gosh. So what it's about, it's basically about, it changes your mind about like, and gives you information about healthy stuff, eating more healthy foods versus like gross foods. Because I mean, if you really think about it, ding, if you really think about it, your body is like an engine. Whatever you put in it, it's either gonna be good or bad, right? So you want your body to be running your whole life, basically. So okay, number 13 is, what is your favorite movie? It is Shopaholic and the Emoji Movie. Woot woot. Number 14, single or taken. Yes. So I am taken. Woot woot. Happily taken. Not only am I taken, but I am engaged. I'm engaged. Got engaged like the beginning of the year, which was freaking amazing. January 6th, right at 8 o'clock. I'm like, yes. Got engaged to, he's like, actually I would say he's both. He's like a middle school sweetheart and a high school sweetheart. I went to high school with him, and then I went to middle school with him, and then I went to high school with him too. So he's my best friend. He's so cute. Okay. 15, ideal first date. I don't really have an ideal first date, really, but I would just say, like, it doesn't have to be bad and bougie. It doesn't have to be, like, fancy. Just, like, we could go out restaurant, then go walk on a beach. Like, I'm just, like, simple. I'm not, like, like, extra. Not extra. 16, do you speak any different languages? It's so funny that this question says that, because I understand Spanish more than I could speak it. I could say uno poquito español, which means I only speak a little bit of Spanish. Let's see, because I'm Dominican. I'm Dominican, I'm Black Dominican and Cherokee Indian, so I know a teeny bit, maybe a couple of Dominican slang words, meaning, I think, hopefully I'm saying this right, but it's que lo que, meaning what's up, what up, meaning, yeah, that's what it means, what's up. 17, favorite TV show. Yes, other than That's So Raven, which has always been my favorite show. I love The Bold and Beautiful. I freaking love that TV show. I can relate to a lot of the characters in that show. It's crazy. I love it. 18, favorite smell. Favorite smell has to be lavender. I freaking love the smell of lavender. It relaxes your mind, relaxes your whole body. Not only that, it, you know, helps you go to sleep. It helps you go to sleep really softly like a baby. And also, I love the smell of coffee. I will like wake up just like that with coffee. Like, freaking love it. Who doesn't love the smell of coffee? Number 19, star sign. My star sign is Sagittarius. So, yeah. Woot woot, Sagittarius. 20, who did your parents name you after? So, my parents obviously named me after. My mom wanted to name me after Raven Simone, aka the chick that's the main role. That's a Raven. Her name was Rudy. My mom named me after. She was very, very small. I believe she was like 3 or 4 or maybe 5 in this show called The Bill Cosby Show. Her name was Rudy, and so my mom fell in love with her. She was like, oh my god, I'm gonna name my daughter Raven. So I'm like, yes. And I love the name, to be honest. So, yeah. 21, how did you start on YouTube, and how long have you been on YouTube? So, how I started on YouTube was when I used to live in Irvine, and my fiance, which was back when he was my boyfriend, he was like, oh my gosh, Raven. He's like, Raven, you should start your own YouTube channel. You should start a YouTube channel. I'm like, really? And I was like, no, I don't know. I was like unsure. I'm like, I don't think I want to start it. But then like I started watching other YouTubers like Michelle Phan, like Andrea's Choice, like Carly Bell or Carly Bybel. I watched all of their tutorials and I was like, oh my god, these people are freaking awesome. Like, I want to start one. Like, how do I start it? So here I am, like, probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Probably like 4 or 5 years into my YouTube channel journey. No, and I know I'm like, people are like, you barely have like 1K. You barely have 1K. Who cares? It's not about me personally. It's not about the numbers. It's about personally. It's about who I influence, who gets inspired by me and whatnot. Like, yeah. And so I love what I do, and yes, I do want to reach more subscribers, and I know it will happen. So that is that. That's it. 22, do you go to church? Yes, I do go to church. I do go to church. I do go to church, and I only, like, I'm really picky with going to certain churches, like different churches, because I'm so committed. I'm straight out committed to my home church that I won't go anywhere else. And so when I do get the chance to go to my home church, I will, which is probably like 30 minutes away, and that's fine because it's worth it. Then I'll do that. And also, since, you know, when I don't go to my home church, I will watch TD Jakes. TD Jakes is awesome. I'll watch Joel Osteen. I love them both, so yay. 23, what do you think about haters? That's what I think about that. What I think about haters, it is really true when they say haters are your motivators, because it is true, because it's like, hello, you know, it's like, hello, because they are your haters are your motivators. Like, it just keeps me going. Like, obviously you're making me want to push myself more, and it does, and I just laugh at it, and I'm not like depressed or anything like that. I know for some people it's different, but for me, I'm just like, whatevs, deuces. Number 24, what's your favorite food? So my favorite food has to be Chinese food. I freaking love Chinese food. My other food would be, let's see, my second favorite food would be Mexican food. I love it. So good. My voice cracks so good. Okay, the last one is, and also, it is going to be favorite makeup brands, favorite skincare brands. So favorite obviously I love Garnier, or no, favorite, yeah, that's not a makeup brand. Favorite makeup brands would have to be, I'm just going to name them, Anastasia, Urban Decay, Anastasia, Urban Decay, Maybelline Fit Me, Maybelline, let's see, there's so many, yeah, there's so many, like Santa Claus list status, favorite skincare brands would be obviously Garnier. I freaking love Garnier. This is the Blackhead Eliminating Scrub. I freaking can't live without this. It works so freaking good. I love it. Second skincare would be this Artistry Hydra V Vital Skin Serum Concentrate. It works so freaking good. I use this pretty much before I apply my makeup, and it turns out, boom, you know. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed About Me, this About Me tag, and make sure to follow, because I got this tag from this chick. I'll leave her channel down below. I also, like, added on top of her, all the questions she had, I added, you know, more questions. So make sure to go subscribe to her, follow her, all that jazz. And also, don't forget to follow all my social media websites, which is down below. And don't forget to be you, be classy. Don't be afraid to try things new, and be positive, love others, all of that jazz. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Deuces.